Hey guys, welcome. So ngayon may DIY na naman tayo, no? Magpapalit tayo ng inner tie rod. So a few months ago, pinalitan ko yung outer tie rod nito. Okay. And then nagka-problema pa rin ako kasi yung gulong niya napudpod sa loob. Ginawa ko, nagpalit ako ng lower control arm. No? So yun daw ang cause sabi sa YouTube pag napupudpod yung dalawang gulong sa loob, lower control arm. Ang problema, napalitan ko na yon, bago na. Ang problema, nagwawabble pa rin, meron pa ring play. So sabi ko siguro yung inner tie rod. So first things first, kailangan tanggalin yung gulong. Yun ang ginawa ko dito sa kabila. And then nakapanood ako ng video sa YouTube. Nakita ko yung title, no? Yan, sabi ko to, bagong palit lang to. Bagong palit lang, outer tie rod. Pag magpapalit ka raw ng outer tie rod, maganda, palitan mo na rin yung inner tie rod. Which, dapat yun ang ginawa ko. Bakit? Kasi tatanggalin ko ulit yung outer tie rod. So, doble yung trabaho. So, next time, yan guys, tandaan nyo rin, kung magpapalit kayo ng outer tie rod, magpalit na rin kayo ng inner tie rod. And, yan, kita nyo, bago yung lower control arm. Bago rin to. No, so ito na lang ang kulang sa suspension. Bago tayo mag-start, nag-rent ako ng tool para sa tie rod, no? So ito, nirent lang to Actually free. Nag-deposit ako ng $81. Pag sinoli ko to, ibabalik nila sa akin yung $81. So na-deliver ngayon pa lang etong inner tie rod, ang sentra. Kaya ko yung buksan to, isang kamay, kaya naman. So dapat yan, yung maliit na part pero matrabaho to. Tara. Okay, size 14. Don't take it all the way out. Hammer it. Okay. Now you can take it off. Okay, at this point you need 2 wrenches to break the locking nut, because this is loose. You can remove this. Remember how many turns. 1, 2, 3. Okay guys, 24 ang bilang ko na turns, no? Bakit importante magbibilang ka? Kasi pag binalik ko to mamaya do sa bago ng inner tie rod, at least malapit-lapit yung yung alignment. Anyway, kailangan i-align din to afterwards, pero at least malapit-lapit yung alignment. Okay, next we're gonna remove the rubber boot. And then open this up with a flathead screwdriver and spray with WD-40. Okay, next I snapped the round clip that's holding the rubber boot using a flathead screwdriver. So see that part right there, it's loose. Okay, now we can slide this off. Okay, rubber boot still okay, but look at the rust from the this inner tie rod. This is rust. I had to take this off. Okay, this is my new inner tie rod, different sizes, and this is the perfect one, 1 7/16. Look at the shape, it should fit there. Perfect. This, it won't fit, and this is too loose. Hey guys, I am surprised this is so loose. I just nudged it a little bit. I can take it off. Wow. Okay, new inner tie rod coming in. Tighten it using this tool. Okay guys, new inner tie rod is in, and look how stiff the new one compared to the old one. Put the boot back, and I will not be able to reuse the metal O-ring, so I'm just gonna use a zip tie. And where's the thing? Magics. This is this, and the new nut. Okay, the clip is on, the zip tie is back there. There you go, the zip tie, and is ready to install the outer tie rod. Okay, 24. Okay, ready to install. Okay guys, nakabit ko na yung outer tie rod, no? So syempre, estimate pa lang yan, kailangan pa rin i-align ko mamaya to. So kakabit ko na lang yung gulong, and then i-align, and then ready to go. By the way, gagawin ko pala yun sa kabila. I was surprised na madali lang pala siya gawin, no? And hindi siya ganun kahigpit. Second time ko lang to magpalit ng inner tie rod sa buong buhay ko. Yung una yata sa Dodge Durango. So SUV yun, mas mahirap, mas malakas yung force na kailangan mo para i-loosen yung old inner tie rod. Ito, konting ano lang puwersa lang natanggal na So that's it. I was surprised, pag sedan talaga madali mag-ayos. Pero due na talagang magpalit dito. Due na talaga. So that's it guys. Kung nagustuhan ang video na to, no? Please click like and subscribe, and see you next time. Bye.